what's up? Usually I work out on weekdays, but work's been weird lately, so I'm working on the weekend, and that gives me a little bit of time to do workout vid, I guess. Usually I only have like an hour to work out, but I'll have a little bit more time there, which is nice. So I guess I'll just show all the stuff I take before I work out. I'll start, I gotta chuggle this with water, 1 second. So if it's a normal day, usually this is happening at like 6:45 a.m., but today it is 11 a.m. A little different. Here I made a video about this. Here's my Gorilla Nitric. It's got good stuff in it. Big scoop, like I said. Mix that up. That one I used to, like I said earlier, I tried just dumping it with water, but it's almost impossible. It's too much gunk. So that goes in the shaker. I got my citrulline malate, my beta-alanine. Forgot to mention this earlier, but I have B12. This is like a tablet you put under your tongue. It's pretty good. I feel like it works. This you can definitely feel, gives you that tingle like I said. This is just a vasodilator. Feels good. And my Gorilla Mod actually already has both of these in it. I just like to super dose because it's kind of cheap. Gotta grab some water, 1 second. Yeah. Woo. Okay, it's a new one. The old lip and peel. Oh wow. That's so sour every time. Okay. Now that's done, pop that under my tongue, get you going. Just got back from the dog park with Diego. It was a lot of fun. Yikes. I'm hoping he's tired out. He's not gonna be mad that I'm going to the gym. It's too dark, I can't see him. Whatever. Anyways, let's go to the gym. All right, I'm here. It is usually not as much of a grind as that just was. You can't see me, but usually in the morning when I take all that stuff, I don't feel it till I get here, but I'm completely zooted right now. Vascularity-wise, it's just insane. My ears feel like they're about to blow off. Let's go find out what's in there. So, this is a day where my compound is leg press. I'm following a program from a guy named Jeff Nippard right now. It's a full body workout. Basically 5 days a week, you just do a little bit of everything each day. I start with pull-ups, and I don't know, I started putting a dumbbell between the legs when I do this, because it makes it quite a bit harder, but I might have to go back down, because it becomes too much of an arm thing, I think, and less of a lat. It's whatever. I do 3 of 8 of that. And then right after that, move on to a rear delt exercise. I do a mix of this exercise, which is like the pec fly machine, but backwards. You start in the front, move back. And this is one I don't have a great time feeling, but I still go for it. I can also do like a bent over rear delt thing, but again, it's one muscle that I just never really feel like I'm getting like the correct way. This I do a little bit higher reps, a little lighter weight, because it's a small muscle group. I don't remember how much weight I did. And that I do 3 by 15, and then I'll just kind of warm it up and move over to leg press.
leg press, I never really know like what the limit is. I try to do higher reps in leg press, like 15 reps. I try to start kind of low, but it's just like there's not much of a difference for me from lightweight to heavyweight. Like it kind of just feels hard the whole time. Like I've worked up to 5 plates before, and at 15 reps, and it's still. I mean, it's harder obviously than 2. But I don't know. I don't feel like I'm biomechanically set up for it for some reason. There's a different angle. I got 3 plates now, and I like to do it with my shoes off. Just cause I feel like my feet slide around in my shoes because I don't have very tight shoes, and I can just push more effectively, I guess, when I'm barefooted. And I mean, maybe it's kind of gross, but I feel like it's cleaner than the bottom of my shoes being on the plate thing. It's whatever. I try to go like at least 90-degree angle. You'll see some people just like blasting weight and it's moving like 3 inches back and forth. It's kind of hard to tell when you're doing it. And I can't look. That mirror on my left is like in the perfect position where I can't see anything. So it's up to the perspective. It's just not there. And then this angle is what it would look like if you weighed 405 pounds and I was leg pressing you. Just thought maybe some people would be interested in that. So I got 4 plates plus whatever the sled weighs. 4 plates on the other side. I'm going for 15 here. I think some of it's just keeping a tight core. But yeah, right now just imagine like you weigh a lot of weight. Yeah, and I'm doing a pretty good job pressing you, if that's how much you weigh. It does get tough, I'll give you that. I tried using a belt sometimes, but I feel like that's too much, and I just felt like I was gonna die. Yeah, there's 4 plates, alright? Believe it. What am I doing here? Oh. Calf press. I will do this between each, like I superset it. I just didn't show it that way, but this one, it's hard barefoot. If I can get it, it's a lot better than with shoes. But I don't know if I had it this time. I wasn't able to come down that far without it like pinching my foot and making me lose feeling in my toe. So I said 315 here. I actually don't know how much the sled weighs, so I just pretend it's 45. Here's one that will catch flack in the fitness community, upright rows. There has been some evidence that upright rows are really bad for your shoulder joint, but the thing is, that's only when the weight is loaded directly in front of you. So like with bar upright rows, I agree those are bad because that puts a lot of pressure right in the front side, but if you stand back and you open that joint up a little bit, it is not as bad, at least in my opinion, and I think there's research that proves that. So that's why I do it. I stand back so far. And here, I got hammer curls. I really don't do that much arm work with this program because it gets done with like bench. Like you get tricep, and with deadlift, I get a little bit of bicep. So I usually only do, I think, 2 sets of bis and tris a week, or 2 like exercises, so 3 sets total for each exercise. So on this day I'm doing hammer curls, and then later in the week I do just bar curls. I think it's just enough. I mean, not really focusing on arms right now. And it's just, I don't know, curls are fun, but they don't have much place in a power building program like I'm doing right now. And lastly, here's tris. Here's one of the tri workouts I do. Well, kind of tri and chest. Just a high set of push-ups. I usually do 15 or 3 sets of 15 or 20. and I just put a plate on my back so it's harder, because I don't like doing like 40 push-ups at once. I just like to do a couple. Yeah, I don't have everybody to help me, so I have to like worm it on top of me. I remember when I was doing the set, my shoulder was feeling kind of weird, so I only did a couple like chest focus push-ups. As you see there, I was like, got to regroup here. So I switched to more tricep push-ups, which I don't usually like to do right now because I like the hypertrophy focus of chest push-ups, but that's what we got. I think I did 20 here. Sometimes I go lower and do a 25 pound and do more push-ups, but it feels good. And I don't like the weight to be lower, like towards my lower back, because you just can't really hold gold form like that. So I try and keep it on my shoulders. That's about all we got time for today, folks. Just a good full body workout. I'm gonna go to the store and buy some milk because I accidentally left my milk in the cupboard last night with my oatmeal instead of putting it in the fridge. So now I need more. But yeah, I did some stretching after all that too. That's one thing that usually, like, unfortunately takes a back seat a lot of times, is stretching. But it's pretty important, especially when you fatigue muscles like that. That's the perfect time to get some flexibility in there, in my opinion. You just air is so hot. I forget what I was saying, but yeah, pretty much just stretch after you work out, stretch a little bit before. You can even stretch during. It's a pretty remarkable thing, honestly. Hopefully that was somewhat interesting. I didn't work out too hard. Didn't do any real compound lifts, unfortunately. It just didn't fit in today's thing. But we'll get there. And stay strong, boys.